Hi, I'm Xandria Ooi, speaker, author, and coach on happiness. And together with me today is Jade Lee and Rosalie Lin. They are co-founders of the Artisan's Haven, a one-of-its-kind digital mall here in Malaysia that supports and promotes local artisans. As you can see, the ladies here are enamored with the candles we have on the table. This is Jules Wan. She is a founder of Candle Pit Stop. It's so good to have you here with us. She's been telling us stories of how she started making candles for businesses as workshops. And you would run these workshops, like team building workshops, and you have like men and women together making candles.
It's a very fun, interactive kind of activity, very therapeutic as well. So it's really enjoyed by a lot of people because the way we made it is that it's very friendly, it's easy to do, and it's fun, and it's something that you can bring home and enjoy because the scent that they actually concocted or created is very personalized.
Your own scent, you will always think it's the best scent.
Yes, it's the best one. It can be any kind of scent. We don't restrict them, so to them it's like, wow, it's mine.
In September 2019, that was when you actually went direct to consumer, and that was when Candle Pit Stop, like the name and the branding was actually born. So what made you feel compelled to go direct to consumer?
Well, because for me, I've always been also very intrigued with scents. So I like candles, and I like to light up the candles and smell the scent, the good aroma of it. So I was always thinking, like, I've given so much services and happiness to people that they could bring home the candle scents to themselves. But when you're doing workshops and you're doing like private labeling, you really want to convey your own kind of scent to a product that I have. That's when I thought, okay, I think Candle Pit Stop is kind of ready to actually bring out the scents that I've also had in my mind from the creations and the formulas, and that's why these candles were born.
Right. So from a creator's point of view, you wanted to create some scents that you believe will uplift people and will bring joy to people, and you're like, I'm gonna like make some. Like this is cucumber gin and tonic, which is amazing. Smell this, is so good.
Nice. Very nice.
You have like the most interesting background. Like Jules was an aircraft engineer for 11 years. You're one of like 4 women working in the engineering department at that time.
During those years in the 1990s. Okay, I just revealed my age. But there were very few women in the aviation industry, none at all actually during the piloting days. So I wanted to become a pilot, but it wasn't open to ladies such time at that time. So I joined the engineering division, so I was on the avionics side.
And so you're always making things with your hand and fixing things. And then you went abroad with your husband, traveling around Southeast Asia. She told me that she smelt every single place that she visited.
Yes, I did.
And you have vivid memories of smells, which not many people do.
I mean, actually, if you kind of think of it, everyone has that inner kind of sense to smell and remember things. Even from childhood days, when you have like smelly pillow that you feel so comforted with.
Are you gonna make a smelly pillow candle?
Yeah, that's in my mind actually. It's in the back of my head right now.
Ooh, smelly pillow.
But it's so comfortable, so comforting. So the first thing when I travel is I do notice that every country has a distinct scent to itself. You see, even from the airport where you actually walk out the departure gate, just between the floras around it, because every country has flowers and they have their own freshness to it. So I felt that every time I went to a country, I had so many distinct different scents, and that really helped me build memories within me. Instead of images, I actually kind of connected it to scents instead. So that was it's quite good, because when I smell something, I feel that happy memory during that scent when I just arrived, or I bought something for there, or or I traveled to that country and saw how the locals lived in the market, especially when I was traveling in Lombok and Sunda, which is the Indonesian archipelago. It was amazing because you have all these whiffs of herbs and spice, and that started translating from the scent into sound as well. Your memory captures the sound. And then everything comes together. Once your memory captures the scent, the sound, the images are much more clearer. So you can say your memory from 2D become 3D or 4D.
Yes, and scents can really bring a memory to life.
Yes.
This is where the nostalgic part comes in when you think of the past.
Correct.
Like whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, sometimes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's up to you. Some people say, oh, it's very unpleasant, but just within that scent itself, of course, we capture the ones that make us the most happiest.
Yes. you have always been really good with your hands, I presume. And so when you decided to start making candles, was it for your own use at the start, for your family? Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't go dabble into candle just like that. I mean, literally, it was quite a journey. It was focused based on the scent. But for me, the only way you can actually really bring out a lot of scent notes besides perfumery is actually candles. And I also like how candles give that glow in every house.
it lights up
Oh
the
my
house.
gosh, yes, especially evenings, sunsets, after work, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. You know, it's anywhere with a candle, it actually brings out that kind of warm feeling in anybody. So to me, going into making a candle was basically to deliver that message, and it's also kind of like something to do with my hands.
Yeah.
A lot of creation.
So you were a fan
Yeah.
of consuming candles. You
Candles and
use a
scents,
lot of
yeah.
candles and
Yeah.
scents.
Yes.
And because you love it so much, this is something that you naturally just...
Yeah, it was naturally a pathway towards that way. Then I started understanding about how candles, the kind of different waxes that's being used. I understood more as I traveled when I was in Germany and countries like Europe. They are big candle users, and they love to put it on the windowsill, you know, on a winter night, and then your train pass by and you're like, oh,
Oh,
so nice.
association.
Yeah, you know, so that to me, that's everlasting. Candles, yeah. Even though we have electricity, the candles are still everlasting. Yeah.
Was it hard for you at any point to create something that was your passion and then you had to turn it into a business? Did it take away some of the joy, like building a business around your passion?
I have to be
did it
honest.
amplify it?
Of course, passion is going to be there when you're running a business. Business is at the end of the day needs a lot of skill sets as well. And just passionate about producing something is not enough. So it's always a continuous journey of understanding the market trends, and also because it's a formulation, I had to dig a lot deep into research of what makes a candle, what makes a good scent, what kind of scent is good, what kind of scent can combine and cannot combine. So we have first note, middle note, base note, which one will come out, and then you go deeper into the safety of the fragrances, because I'm very particular about what goes into the candle. So everything has to have kind of an inspection sheet, they call it, accredited suppliers, and also sustainability.
So you're saying that the learning process behind the passion takes a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
basically.
Yeah, your passion is probably like 10%.
90% is like pure research
yes,
and work.
Yes, and you have to really learn. It's literally learning as you go along.
The word is resilience. And
Resilience.
also discipline.
Yes, and patience, lots
Yes,
and lots
lots
of
of
patience.
patience.
I've got lots of Frankenstein candles at home. Those that never made it.
Rosalie, what was the one that you were reading?
Okay, here says, like this when you smell idiots coming your way. This
Oh,
will be
just
a
smell-
bestseller.
It's fun and it's nice.
very
you see,
fun.
yeah.
And this is smells like how your meeting room should smell like.
Correct.
Oh, like serious but pleasant.
Well, every meeting room should be pleasant. So
Yes,
it's a very
you're
subtle
right.
message to tell your boss already.
That's true. Okay, this daily mantra of a worker. I promise to never listen to that voice that screams, "Go ahead, punch your boss." What does this smell
Next
like?
bestseller too.
Oh, interesting.
It's actually white jasmine.
In white jasmine.
Yes.
Yeah, instead of calling it like white jasmine.
Yeah, the scents are actually all different notes. You will never find a singular note in Candle Pit Stop. That's why we always say it's making common sense uncommon in a very fun way. So and it doesn't correlate with actually the quotes, but it does bring out that happy feeling and that laughter if you actually read
Correct.
it. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
I love that. I love how your business is about creating so much positivity and happiness,
Yeah.
and it can see clearly from you. You are full of like joy, and
thank
your
you.
products
Yeah.
are also a representation of that.
It
so
is,
it's like
it
a
is.
circle, you
yeah,
know.
Yeah. It took a long time to actually adjust the candles towards me, because I always had this idea that I love making candles, but is the public ready to accept me as the business owner? And so I tried to hide this persona. in
Why
front.
not? Why would you think that?
Yeah, no, because I always thought that everyone's going for very serious, monotone, or certain kind of
No,
look.
no.
That's actually all me in the bottle. You can be sweet smelling.
Oh, you're saying a
sweet.
sense of
yeah,
humor.
the demure, but my goodness, if you get to know me, it's pretty much the cover of the candle. I got very comfortable. I just told myself, you know what, it's very difficult to do something that's not you as well when you're doing a
True.
brand.
You have to be true to
so,
yourself.
Yeah, so
True.
much soul searching, sense searching, understanding, then I just said, you know what, I'll just try it out.
And I think in this world, it's not about hitting the mass market or targeting everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's about you serving a niche and
Yeah.
who loves you
Yeah.
and serving that well, and
Yeah.
everything else is just the ego.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
comparison, it's those
Yeah.
thoughts in our head.
Yeah, yes. And then when I read all these candles facing me, because they're always facing me. in the
Motivational
office,
quotes.
It is motivational. It's like, I feel like that today.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for
Thanks.
coming here
Thanks for
and
having me.
speaking with
Thank you.
us.
Yeah.
This is a HappyGram, and I really feel like
You feel happy with
very
the scent.
HappyGram.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's sending us a happy gram.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
nice,
It's
nice,
a
yes.
cycle.
Yeah.
All the best, okay?
Thank you.
And I hope that you guys watching this too will feel inspired by the stories that you've heard. Hear the story, see the passion, and shop at the Artisan's Haven.
Yes.
Is
Thank you.
that right?
Yes, correct.
This is a showcase, a digital mall of Malaysia's best local talents. You can head over to the website to check it out. In the meantime, I hope that you too will be inspired to create anything in your life that brings more joy and more happiness. Till the next time, from all of us, be happy always. Bye.